A long time ago, I tried to kill myself, and from the outside, it had seemed I got better. I went to therapy, took pills, and went back to college. And I lived my simple but sad life on food stamps and with the occasional brief glimmer of hope. No longer rebellious, I was content in my lot, it seemed, a blue or white-collared 40-hour week, a life of repetition, and from the outside it seemed that everything was just fine. Except it really wasn't. My maladies were only buried under layer after layer of stubbornness and complacency, frustration mixed with laziness, and a quarter cup of self-loathing. My self-diagnoses ranged from depression to schizophrenia, and I knew sometimes they were only excuses not to move forward, not to try, not to care. It seemed I was perfectly normal, if not a bit lazy, perhaps the product of years of bad habits, a combination of social maladaptation, isolation, hypoglycemia, and malignant video and video game influenced brain development. Nothing the right pill, or the right job, or the right girlfriend, or the right city, or the right spiritual epiphany wouldn't cure. But the harder I tried and the more I lost myself in this maze, mostly of my own making, it seemed the more lost I got. Because I couldn't talk to people, I couldn't sleep, and because I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat. And this led to that, and that led to this, and I could document it all, but I know it's not really all that interesting. I only know that after some time the guilt overwhelmed me. I searched for help, only to find platitudes. I wanted it all to end, but stopped, gun in mouth, note on the floor, only because I knew it would cause pain, never knowing if by my staying I was only prolonging the inevitable. I told myself I stopped because I didn't want my family to suffer, but the truth is, I don't know how true that is. If I simply pussied out of it, or if I really did want to live, because I wasn't living, just existing, sometimes under a tent, sometimes in a bus or under a roof, dependent on the government for food, for healthcare. To this day, I still don't feel like I want to live, but I do. And I know that no magical change is going to give me a sudden burst of optimism. Probably. But from the outside, you would never know that.